Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your daily read. This is for Saturday, November 5th, 2022. I do want to remind you, per usual, this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so simply take what resonates. But I do more than appreciate you hitting that like button, of course, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, and leaving me a comment or several down below. But bear with me, it's early here. We're going to pull from the Queen deck and see what we get. Making it happen is what I'm hearing. Making it happen is just a determined vibe about your individual energy, or each of our energies being drawn to this reading throughout this specific Saturday, where whatever you have set in mind to accomplish when you wake up or feel the need to at certain points along the as you make your way through the day, you'll get it done. You'll make it happen. Your determination will help you surpass or just overcome. And it's also your innate ability to overcome, once again, to adapt, to be flexible. But we have action. So it's a day where, like we were just saying, bear with the background noise, I probably should have closed the window. There is a focus on taking action, right? There could be action towards a new opportunity, but I feel like, once again, it's also action towards accomplishing small tasks, getting things done. And I really do feel like there could be background noise playing into things. Bear with me, I am actually going to close the window. There shouldn't be this much background noise outside at this time. But anyways, it is a day where you will just have to kind of take a deep breath at certain points and do what you got to do and not let things get the best of you. They're saying the number 6, if we add these up, the number 6 spiritually speaks upon what this day has to offer, or simply what there is to experience. But anyways, your connection to the moon as well will take a highlight. Don't be surprised if you feel the need to listen to music, to dance, to express oneself in certain ways. And I do feel like you'll want to, show your face. You'll want to show your face. What do we have to continue? Okay, I feel a little bit awkward, but I like it, is what I just heard. Interesting. Underneath it all, we have peace. So we're going to go with these 4 and line them up. So we also have creation, the unexpected, and peace to go with action. And so it's a day where there's levels of action taking place, right? But also levels of peace, necessary to say the least, even if that's more so just at the end of the day. But I feel like some it could just vary as to alternate or just be parts of the day here and there where there's action taking place, movement, accomplishing, and then other very peaceful moments, or it could feel like there's a nice combination of both at certain points. But Spirit's saying at times when things feel a little bit chaotic or just not as peaceful as we'd like, what action can you take in order to bring the peace back into your situation, or just see oneself feeling ultimately grounded, I feel I need to say. But there is an unexpected vibe about the day where there might be some twists and turns that leave you needing to reevaluate, or leave you needing to move something to later in the day or to another time in general. But there are unexpected occurrences, potentially spiritually, or just creepy in one way, shape, or form. Again, unexpected noises. Someone might get startled, but I do feel like there's a focus, on what you create, develop, what is being put to use as far as skill sets go, or one specific talent. Let's pull from the light seers and do some shuffling. I feel like I just struggled to spit that out. But what else do we have for Saturday? We have the Devil in reverse. There's a feeling that you're not overdoing it and not overthinking what you create and develop. And there's a feeling that it doesn't feel, the unexpected moments don't feel too alarming, or they just will be funny, or they'll just be interesting. Okay, it feels like even if they're spiritual, it won't be something that really concerns you or alarms you. It's just like, okay, that is what it is, and we move right along. So I feel like it's not too major if that's the case. But either way, I feel like it's a day where you might surprise oneself by not overthinking, but just kind of going with the flow and creating, developing, and you might find that you just have a good balance of having that peace, relaxing, and doing things in a very calm manner, and seeing oneself quite successful due to it all. All right. I even feel like there's an unexpected level of communication taking place between you and somebody else, and that will feel healthy and it will feel stress free. Okay. Didn't expect for that to come out. What else do we have? Okay, when you speak to somebody throughout the day, you'll just feel as if there's no need to force it. And it's as if they just kind of get that you have a lot going on. So a very understanding connection on both ends in different ways. With the Four of Swords here, it feels like you're being reminded, actually they want it over here, that you're protected, okay? And that you deserve that level of peace and comfort that you do acquire at certain points throughout the day. But it feels like recently you haven't been able to have all of which that you deserve, right? Whether it feels like you haven't had that peace, right? That level of simplicity in the air due to energy, background noise, stuff of that nature, other people. But I do feel as if there's, again, an unexpected Knight of Cups flowing in. You could find that if you're single, this is a day where there's a lot of focus on shifting towards not being single anymore in the near future. But I also just feel like you're being reminded that you're manifesting a ton at this time in the midst of being peaceful. That manifesting what you desire doesn't need to feel stressful, right? It even needs to add peace into your life. And I feel as if you're being reminded, say you want to manifest love, or say you want to manifest new friends, or just progression with either of which, or both, or even career success. Whatever you're manifesting needs to add peace to your situation, period. All right? That inner peace is essential. But it's a day where, as you create and develop, however that works for you, or you even review creation and developments from the recent past, it reminds you that you are changing, that your world's changing, okay? Can't really see these, bear with me. But it just feels as well that you're being pushed to recognize that your bold and kind of overly serious, passionate way of being recently wraps up nicely with somebody you're connecting with. I feel like even potentially have been in the past days. But I feel like as well, there's a highlight on your ability to regain your strength to kind of, grow another leg is what I'm hearing, to sort of recover from all you've been through. And I feel like that can be applied in more than one way. All right, I really do feel like there's the potential to struggle to simply speak throughout this day. I mean, it hasn't been the easiest to spit this reading out. What else do we have? Okay, I was going for it right here. And we have another one for right here. Yeah, so I do feel like all the meanwhile, there's levels of justice being acquired, but balance being reinstilled in certain ways as the day trickles on. And you being pushed to recognize that when your mind is kind of racing a little bit, or you just find oneself thinking about new beginnings and the potential of certain options, right? Whether that's work or people or you name it, or investments. And I do feel like you're being pushed to take a hot second and recognize that you're being gifted certain levels of clarity throughout this day in regards to how this justice is coming in regards to how something's meant to proceed, in regards to how you've been changing recently, and how that nicely leads up to whoever or whatever is meant to become a new level of commitment moving forward, okay? And it's this unexpected level of action that somebody takes towards you, whether it's somebody offering you an opportunity for work or for an investment or for a chance to get to know them more or to commit with them, you name it. However it ends up working for you, this unexpected action just feels right. They're saying it could even be just to communicate, but again, that could play into getting to know somebody better. And I really do feel as if this just feels nice. And it's a day where whatever you do water is very fruitful, okay? Whatever you decide to put your efforts towards and have been recently, that's shining, that's glowing, and that's going places if you so choose to continue to water it, right? And even if you don't, it will still grow to a certain extent. For certain amount of time, but you get the point. It's a day that reminds you what you water, what you put your efforts and resources towards grows. And what you choose to manifest will come to be when it's meant to. As you change and grow and are reminded, your peaceful manifestations that are coming to be will even more so change your life and how you create and develop all the meanwhile. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you next time.